Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Before I get into this video, you may have noticed that there is a big mark around my face. Well, I'll explain all that in my next Chat with Matt video. Let's get into another movie review. This time it's going to be on Netflix's The Lovebirds. Now, The Lovebirds was originally supposed to be theatrical release. It was supposed to come out April 4th of last month. But, of course, what's going on right now, it got pushed and decided to be released to Netflix. And in this movie, we follow Kumail Nanjiani and Issa Rae. Might have pronounced her name wrong. But they play a couple who get framed for a murder, and they're trying to hide from the police, and they're trying to clean their names out once and for all so they don't end up in jail. And from there, they run into some crazy situations, like they run into different sprees throughout. Like there's this woman who tries to torture them with bacon grease, and there's one involving like this cult that's going on, and that's basically the entire plot of the movie. I enjoyed this movie. Like, I was really surprised by it because I was curious about it. I did have some thoughts going in. I wanted to go in with an open mind because it could be a surprise or it could just be a garbage comedy movie. But no, I had some fun with it. Easily the best part is Kumail and Issa. They are great in this movie, okay? They work really well as this comedic duo. It's actually, the movie's titled The Lovebirds, but there's actually a situation going on between them. Like, the trailer made it seem out like they absolutely love each other to death and they don't want anything to happen to each other, but that's not entirely what the movie is about, so I was surprised by that. I'm not really going to spoil anything for you, but the movie's not very long. It's about an hour and 27 minutes, and that's just enough. It's a well-paced movie, and I had some laughs here and there, although I do feel like the funniest moments were definitely put in the trailer, but there were some comedic moments here and there that weren't in the trailer, but I feel like the trailer just gave away a little too much. But, yeah. In terms of problems that I have with the movie, like, there are some minor, like, plot lines that are scattered in the film, but, when it comes to plot details, I don't really care for it. I mean, it is a mixture of a crime because, they're trying to catch, the suspect of the actual suspect of the murder, and they're trying to show that it's not actually them that happens. But when it comes to the end, it turns out, it's actually pretty misleading, and in terms of what they got themselves into, because it turns out, well, if I explain more, it's just gonna give away everything. All in all, I can say that The Lovebirds was a fun time, okay? Stream it on Netflix, have a good time, if you're a couple out there. And honestly, if you're going through rough relationships right now, then I feel like this is the movie for you to check out. I mean, this movie does, it has a lot of that, but, it's a murder of crime and, stuff like that, trying to avoid, like, what's going on in terms of, their frame and stuff like that. And all in all, I had a fun time. Like, I didn't really have that much to say about it, but, now that I have said what I said about it, I can say that I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give The Lovebirds a 4 out of 5. Yeah, I was pretty surprised, It looked like something, I mean, it's something that we've seen before, like, many times. Like, this kind of reminds me of Game Night a little bit, and it actually reminds me of a more comedic version of last year's Queen and Slim. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said before about this mark right here, I'll explain why I have this mark, but it's not permanent. I can give you that. My next chat with Matt, I have a package coming like in a couple days. So when my next package comes, then I'll have next chat with Matt video out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.